Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Viewpoints. With me, your border man, NJ to the city with the number 2 and CEO. Let's go. So one of the top things that I wanted to focus on in this video, among many others to come, I'm pretty sure I already shot this video, but if I didn't shoot it yet, I'm gonna shoot it right now. The video is pretty much about somewhat of accountability. I already posted a video titled Accountability on my YouTube channel about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. But the accountability factor goes to role models and mentors, which once again, if you listen to my music, I preach a lot about, a whole lot about. It's like I preach about the love of the youth, the love that I have for the youth and the culture, to better it with every release, every tweet, so forth and so forth. Again, I don't always get it right, but again, okay, it's the wind. So that's the reason why my door keeps creaking like that, because of the wind. So on and so forth. You'd be like, how? Because it's like air blowing through the house, so forth and so forth, you know. Help air out the house and whatever else. But, yeah, how do I put this? Accountability, ladies and gentlemen, and being responsible for your actions. How some rappers are like, don't look up to me as a role model and a mentor and so forth and so forth. Well, because of your status, like, one of the top things I think in today's day and age we do need is more people who are willing to put themselves out on that front line to be those role models and mentors, to be those people who you look up to, and to be those people who set the standard, raise the bar, and so on and so forth. So in that case, I guess I can totally say shout out, God bless to all those people who acted as, you could say, first responders to all those people who are trying to hurry out of that, I want to say venue, that concert venue on Monday, yesterday, to escape the gunshots from that hotel room in Las Vegas. Shout out, God bless all those people who acted out as first responders to do their job to help save as many lives as they possibly could, and so forth and so forth. And rest in peace to those who did lose their life. Reportedly, it was 59 people who lost their life that day through those gunshots. And once again, like I say, rest in peace. Shout out, God bless them. By God's grace, their soul was up there in heaven with Him now. So forth and so forth. And one of the top reasons why I didn't really tweet about it yesterday, because there was like many things that I wanted to say, but I'm like, you know, because again, I'm careful about my brand and my image and my power of influence and so forth and so forth. I want to, you know, of course, you know, you would think NJ to the city, like, you know, you're going to say some good stuff. Yeah. But I wanted to make sure that whatever I said, you know, for example, I didn't want to give the politically, how do I put this? A politically trained answer. I wanted to give some authentic stuff that was from my heart and from what I felt like, you know, about the entire thing. But, you know, so forth and so forth. Dearly beloved, pray for Vegas. Pray that justice does get served, and, you know, so forth and so forth. And again, pray that all those souls that did lose their life are now in heaven, so forth and so forth. And like I say, because, you know, if you check my Twitter account at NJ number 2 the city, I was tweeting some stuff up about it, but I wasn't tweeting a ton, like, or a lot of my own personal comments. I wasn't tweeting a lot about my own personal comments about it, and I had a few, you know, but I didn't tweet a ton about my own personal comments about it. I want to make sure whatever, I wanted a little bit more time to meditate on it, to make sure whatever I said, it was right, it was honorable, it was, you know, humble, it was, you know, it was real and authentic. It was coming from me and my heart and soul and what I totally feel, you know, about the entire situation and so forth. You know, just trying to meditate a tad bit longer to make sure I say the exact right things, and, you know, I'm not misinterpreted by, you know, anybody of, you know, what I meant, so forth and so forth. So once again, shout out, God bless to all those people who, you know, did lose their life. Hopefully they are in heaven right now, and so forth and so forth. And pray that the right justice does get, you know, does come to this case, and hope that some I want to say policies will now be implemented into law to, again, help stop tragedies like that from happening again, ever again. so forth and so forth. But yeah, when it comes to that, being role models and mentors, ladies and gentlemen, one of the top things that, again, you can listen to my music, I try what I can to pose myself as that best role model and mentor I can, but that posing is not something that I just do for the outside world whenever I'm, outside of my house. It's something that I try to do in all facets of my life 24/7. And you got to realize, when I was 17 years old, I wanted to be a role model and a mentor. Honestly, I wanted to, rep something, and most preferably Nice. I wanted to rep Nice the same way I'm repping Nice now, and it took a while to, actually, I guess you could say, somewhat grow into it and whatever. It's like I had the idea, I just, wasn't doing it as big as I'm doing it now, but now I'm doing it somewhat bigger and bigger and bigger, to where it's like I say, a lot of people know about me in Nice, a lot of freshmen totally, love and support me and encourage me, and, so on and so forth. But like I said, one of the top things at 17 years old, I definitely wanted to do was, I wanted to, I look at myself as, I'm the ambassador of Allen East High School. I rep this, I run this, and so on and so forth. And I understand that it comes with a lot of responsibilities, and it comes with, again, you have to set these standards, set the example. You have to try what you can to, again, live up to, being, again, good, godly, better person, better man, and all that other stuff. But again, I want those challenges. I'm ready. If you ask me, I'm ready for those challenges, and I totally, try what I can to live up to those challenges, and try what I can to, appropriately execute in those challenges, and just do what I can to, again, help myself and help everybody else around me learn, build, and grow to a better tomorrow for all, so forth and so forth. So forth and so forth. But these comments come from, like, there's plenty of rap songs out there that promote the absolute negative aspects, the most negative. There's plenty of songs out there plenty of rap songs, preferably out there, that are just poisoning the culture, and many aspects of it, just poisoning the culture, and so forth and so forth. But you gotta realize, some people like that like listening consistently to that music, or they like, for example, I can't lie, I listen to Drake, I listen to The Weeknd, and whoever else. I mean, I listen to some explicit artists, but I can tell you straight up, like, I don't like all of what they say in their music. Some of these verses here and there, would totally be like, yeah, I don't approve of that, and I wish they had never said it, But like I said, I know how to take the bad and flip it into a reciprocal for, God's positive good, and so forth and so forth. And again, you listen to most of my music, if not really all my music, and it's all about peace, love, hope, happiness, spreading awareness to the negatives, being a leader, being a role model, being an activist, it's all about these things, and I do pray that, in due time, certain things are definitely said and done to, help certain change, move about the country and move about the world, to help everybody to a better tomorrow for all. Because, I'm totally up for that with everybody, and, I don't, and to all my freshmen who like I said, I've earned your trust and I've earned your respect. Believe it, please believe this. I don't take your respect and your trust for granted. I take it as, like, legitimately, my pride. That's my heart and soul right there, and so forth and so forth. I take it as something that I cherish deeply, and I really do want to, again, learn, build, and grow with, and I, so forth and so forth. And so now my Xbox One just froze, and I was playing versus the Chargers, and I was beating them 14-0, but my Xbox just froze. So I will totally reboot that in the next few minutes. But you got to realize that, the music is continuously coming more and more and more to let y'all know, continuously, more of, my feelings and my feelings, my takes, and whatever else on these various topics. But one of the top things you got to realize in G to the City is repping East High School and repping Ponte Vedra, St. Augustine, the entire state of Florida, Nocatee, even after the death of me, so forth and so forth. Because one of the top things that in my music, if I don't preach about now, I'm going to preach about in the future, but I'm pretty sure I preach about now. One of my top things of my legacy is being being willing to die for something God honest and real. Live for something God honest and real. You know, and I don't just preach the school spirit and preach all this stuff that I preach every day for no good reason. I preach it because I love people. In many cases, I'm in love with the youth because I know the youth's potential, and I absolutely know that everybody can, again, they can score high, they can rise high, they can fly high, they can accomplish their goals, their dreams, and they can, you know, reach their potential and accomplish their destinies and whatever else, you know. These are, again, parts of my personality and attitude that I'll, over my dead body, will ever give up, because this is legitimately part of me and who I am now, and it's who I've learned and grown to be. And like I said, I want to be that person that people can look up to and have great respect for. And once again, like I said, all my freshmen out there, of which I've earned your respect this year and earned your trust, again, I don't take it for granted. Your respect and your trust and your love for me is legitimately my heart and soul. It is legitimately one of the top reasons why I live. It legitimately is, you know, my pride and my joy. And you all, period, with or without your respect and your trust of me, you all, period, all these young kids are my pride and my joy. And like I say, again, mentorship, all that other stuff, like I said, I take good pride in it. I legitimately do try what I can and set the example, and to, do what I can to lead and help mentor and so on and so forth, help guide everybody to that better tomorrow. So forth and so forth. But yeah, because that is just how it is. The youth is my pride and joy. The youth, in many ways, is my pride and joy, my heart and soul. And I love the youth with all my heart and soul. And like I said, I will continuously, because I had no idea how much I've legitimately preached that in other music, but I'm pretty sure I've preached it so much to where you're like, Nate, we get it. How much longer you can keep preaching about this? I don't know, probably till the day I die. I don't know, we'll see. But again, because I preach it because that's just how I feel, and with me, that's just how I feel. Like, that's not only just how I feel, but it's real stuff. It's real. If you ask me, it really is that healing. Sorry, if you didn't hear what I said correctly, it really is that spiritual and emotional, and I want to even say physical healing that we need in the music. Definitely, it's just healing, period. It is that, totally, it really is that emotional. It really is that emotional, that spiritual, that, it really is that mind, body, and soul healing of which we need in today's culture. And one of the best platforms to put it out in is in music. One of the type of reasons why I rap the way I do, because like I said, I'm here to expose the unfruitful works of darkness, onward to a better tomorrow for all. I'm here to promote the positives, expose and abolish the negatives, and then as well, like I say, powerfully, I'm here to as well, like I say, encourage the youth, because again, the youth is my heart and soul. The youth is my pride and joy in many cases, and like I said, I love them so very much, and I wish them all the best. Like I said, I don't just support and encourage these high school for nothing. Like, legitimately, I've met so many good kids there. I'm not saying we don't have our bad ones, but but even with them, I try what I can to lead them, help teach and mentor them, and help, do what I can as that proud role model and mentor towards a better tomorrow for all. I try still what I can, no matter, still no matter. I try what I can to, own this time with you, even if it's just 5 seconds. Own this time with you to, ask you about how your day was, asking you about, any and everything that's appropriate and respectful, and try to learn, build, and grow with you, so forth and so forth. So only in 13 minutes to this video. Thank you all for listening, watching, and subscribing thus far. But like I said, the accountability, in many cases, we really do need to start holding our celebrities to higher standards, and to higher morals, and to higher characters. We do. Again, something that I do every day. I hold myself and hold everybody else to all these things. Higher morals, higher standards, higher characters. I do it, and I'm proud of it. And I would die for it. I live and die for it every day. So on and so forth. And definitely hold our musicians, and especially in the hip-hop lane. I would say R&B and all other stuff, but it's more rampant in hip-hop, I think, than any other genre of music. Definitely need to, hold them to those higher standards and those higher morals and whatever else. Like, you shouldn't have to run to a clean rapper or Christian rapper or whoever else in order to get some good quality hip-hop music, if you ask me. You shouldn't have to. So on and so forth. But thank you all for listening, watching, and subscribing. I'll go further in depth in this and more videos. Again, pray for Vegas. Again, God bless the world. God bless the United States of America. Take care. God bless the youth. Once again, unashamed. Your boy, the man, G to the city. Out.